Hey everybody, Dr. Joel Parker here with the Standing Ovation Practice Whiteboard Wednesday 2.0. Listen, we're going to carry on today with the spectrum of care discussions. We talked about it last week about what the spectrum of care was this range of appropriate treatments for a client's pet or for a pet parent's pet. Start going from good, better, and best. You would start off with best if you truly felt that was the best for the pet care. And then if the client simply financially cannot do things or if they're not interested, you can go back down shifting into better and best. The bottom line is, as people begin to scrutinize what they're spending their money on more and more, it becomes important to give people options. And one of the biggest things you can help them with that I want to talk to you about today is this subject here of trust, of building trust for your clients. See, we have a whiteboard, right? The first thing here is trust equals compliance. If you can build trust, and that really comes from just spending time with people. You can't do this in a 10 or 15 minute exam time if it's a serious patient care problem in front of you. So you need time, you need to build trust with them. If you can build trust, you will build compliance. And a lot of it is saying, if this was my pet, this is what I would do. And the interesting thing about that is that, as a veterinarian in private practice, we've got access to x-rays and blood work that doesn't cost us personally very much because we've already owned the equipment, but for a client, it can cost them more. So there is that little hurdle there, and that is softened by the statement, if this was my pet, this is what I would do. So the first thing here is step one here for your take-homes today are build trust. Secondly, use it, if this was my pet, this is what I would do. And then the third thing here is to acknowledge and really let them know that they've been heard. Because somebody will say, wow, that's a lot of money. That doesn't mean that's an objection that they're not going to pay it. That's what's called a comment. And the important thing here is to sort out what are comments and what are true objections. A true objection would be like the money keeps coming up and coming up, that they simply don't have it, and you've got to downshift from best to better to good. Okay, so make sure that you've got that there, that you are building trust with clients, that you're using that if this is my pet, that's what I would do. And if they do come up with a comment, make sure that you acknowledge it with something as simple as like, I can understand that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, everybody, hope you like this edition today. Listen, we're going to carry on this subject over the next couple Whiteboard Wednesdays here. If you like this, please click the little like thumb down below. Please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and importantly, let's make sure that you tell your friends, and importantly as well, make some comments down below because it's an interesting topic that I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. All right, thanks very much. I'll see you next week.